Good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we sold a few things on the AH, so let's go ahead and get our little bit of money for that. So I guess, considering as much of the stuff I put up sells as doesn't, some people are finding the things I'm putting up there useful for them. I'm glad to hear that. Now, we are in the Walls of Moria. And we want it to... What are we doing next? I guess we could pick up this guy's quest
Lord
now.
Balin still lives.
Bosey has assured me that the Holland Gate will be excavated soon, but I am still worried that our expedition might be left outside Khazad-dûm for some days. The hills echo with the howling of wolves, but little else can be heard. How they make us shiver in the stillness. Holland of old was full of life, but now even the birds seem suspicious and hostile. These hills are riddled with natural caverns, though none approach the splendor of even the unworked passages of Khazad-dûm. Unpleasant creatures have taken refuge in some of them, and I fear they will cause trouble for my people if we remain here over long. To the southwest, across the dry riverbed of the Siranan, is a cave called Filgrogan. A company of half-orcs has an encampment deep inside the place. If you care to assist the dwarves of this expedition, you will bend their numbers and defeat their leader, Grog. Okay, we'll attempt to. That one is the harder of the quest here. As we will see, but we'll try. If we die, we die. Oh well. Now, we'll run up here. There they are. And talk to Bori.
Imagine the adventure that awaits us within Khazad-dûm.
Hello. Did Father send you to oversee on the charge he gave me? To tell you the truth, it hasn't been going very well. I was supposed to find suitable stones for the sharpening the pickaxes for the workers at Holland Gate, and I did find 2 of them, but then I got a little distracted. My friend Browan and I have been discussing the treasures we might find within Moria, you see, and I lost track of time. I'll give you these 2 stones I already found, if you like. Find the rest of them for me, and I won't forget it. If I had some luck looking along the dry bed of the Siranan, but not every stone there is suitably sharp. Alright, so we need to find stones and sticks. Aragion stone. And we should be able to go up here and find one more. And obviously we can deal with the birds as they come. Alright, so we have all the stones we need. And obviously the sticks aren't down there. The sticks are up here. Thick branch. Well, I guess if you want people to know what they're looking for, describe it accurately, even if it is kind of boring. Oh, there's another one up here. We just need one more stick. Oh, there's a branch over here. Okay. Well, so far all of this seems pretty easy. And it is.
As always, you have been a great help to the dwarves.
It is very important that we have the branches needed to repair the pickaxes. How else can we remove the rubble that blocks the doors of Durin? Now, I don't know if we have to go talk to them again. We're going to go check real quick. It does look like it, maybe. So. Yep, we do.
These stones are just what I need, and I thank you for them.
Perfect. These stones are just what my father wanted me to collect, and will surely sharpen our pickaxes to a fine point indeed. Broen and I cannot wait to get into Moria proper. That is where the glory awaits. I don't mean to look down upon the work everyone is doing out here, but the real adventure is waiting in the depths. Dangers unmeasured, I'll not doubt, but treasure an equal score, and honor and renown. You have my thanks for your assistance. And before we continue, we're going to run up these stairs here, which, random set of stairs. I don't know what it's here for. Unless there used to be an outpost up here or a bridge. But from here, you can see across. And somewhere over here is the doors of Durin. And of course, this is the water. And if you go down and near it, you get the dread effect. Okay, so nice looking detail in the landscape, but random stairs with no discernible purpose. Doesn't make sense. Now we come back and we're going to talk to Bosie again.
Very good. We will start repairing the pickaxes right away.
You have my thanks once again. All the materials have been gathered, and my dwarves will begin working on new pickaxes right away. So I can choose between a necklace or a spear, neither of which is useful to me, so I'll just get what's worth the most.
Bordy is a good boy and will grow into a fine dwarf.
I reckon his preference for tail spinning over hard work will pass in time. My cousin Broger and I were no different when we were his age. It will take some time to fashion pickaxes from the materials you have delivered. While my dwarves are working on that, I ask you to lend your aid to Broger. If you truly wish to assist the dwarves, not a moment shall be idly spent. You will find my cousin, north of here, somewhere along the road that winds up to the Holland Gate. He is gruff, even for his line, but will welcome your help. Okay, so let's go talk to Broger. Yeah, we got Bosie, we got Bori, we got Broen, we got Broger. They like the B in their names. You cannot obviously clearly tell they're from the same family. Alright. And here's Broger.
What do you want? I'm very busy with my work.
What did you say your name was? Medriel? I can barely pronounce that. You'll have to make yourself specially useful with a name like that.
Some madness has taken the wolves of this place.
Some madness has seized the wolves of this area, driving the creatures into blind fury. They are far more aggressive than is usual for their kind, and I fear they may attack our expedition before long. Can you hear their shuddering voices on the wind? I sent my son Broen to challenge these beasts of shadow, but he has not returned. He is probably wasting time with my cousin's boy, wagging his tongue by the stairway yonder. Return to the Siranon's dry river bed and climb the opposite bank whence the fell clamor comes. There is a cave, Filgogan, to the far southwest there. It could be that you will find some explanation for the creature's wrath within that cave. I fear you must help my son with his task, for he has not yet spoken with me about its successful completion. Talk to my cousin Bosie when you have finished. Okay. So, Bosie and Broger are cousins, which means Bori and Browan are second cousins.
The glorious tale of Broin the Mighty. That's what they will call it.
You're the traveler who helped Bori with gathering those stones, aren't you? I thought so. I have an eye for faces, and never forget a name, especially one belonging to an adventurer. Of course, the more dangerous deeds you'll accomplish, the more memorable you'll be, Medriel. That's what I'm hoping to do, you know. Once we get inside Khazad-dûm, Bori and I will become great heroes, and stories of our adventures will be told all over the land. Years from now, the glorious tale of Browan the Mighty could inspire young dwarves just as the songs of Doran and of Thorin Oakenshield inspire Bori and me today. If you'd like to help me with the task my father gave me, though, I wouldn't turn it down. There are shadow wargs to the south, across the bed of the dried-up Siranon. Defeat some of the beasts for me if you would. I've already slain one of them, but that's not really enough. May good fortune be with you, friend. So, I have to kill 3 wargs, discover what's causing them to go nuts, and there's a shadow warg there. Now, we are going to actually be smart and have a little bite to eat. Okay. We don't need the bird. Oh, might as well. Okay. So we killed 3 wargs. We'll probably have to kill 1 or 2 more. Maybe 3 or 4. Who knows? But right now, we are headed this way. I kind of figured he was going to come after me. Oh, and I have a second one. Hello, how are you? Now, we are looking for the reason these beasts are acting the way they are. And, well, this bird is just acting that way because it's a spy. And like I said, both of these are deeds. Because technically this is still considered a region. So, these count for the Aragion deeds. And there's a burned wolf corpse. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? This wolf corpse is burned, its fur charred. And here's Phil Gogan. Yeah.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Be careful, High Elf. This cave is home to a large encampment of half-orcs. They haven't been here long, but it seems to me that they are mustering their strength for some evil purpose. Once they are prepared, I fear they will strike against my people. We cannot let that happen. If the Iron Garrison is to survive, we must ensure that the half-orcs are unable to construct an effective offense. Seek the campfire of the half-orc inside Phil Gogan and collect pieces of information from each of them. If you can retrieve any orders, maps, reports, or letters, we can surely leave these half-orcs too disorganized to pose a great threat to our expedition. And, of course, there's a second one.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Someone sent these half-orcs to Holland. It is clear to me that Grog, the chieftain who ordered the camp established inside Fulgogan, has his own master. I want to know who this might be. I will reward you handsomely for evidence of this overseer. Enter the cave and do battle with the half-orc, and bring me whatever common thread binds these half-orcs to loyalty to Grog's mysterious master. Alright, so, like I said, this is the tougher of the and we waited for one specific purpose, because these guys were not finished spawning in. And new deed, because half-orcs are also a slayer deed here in Aragon. Alright, so we have found a partial report. Alright, so this one's a tiny bit of a maze. It's not too horrible. It's definitely not Moria levels of a maze. Okay. And excuse me, can you help me find my way? No? Okay. Well then, can you get out of my way? Thank you. And Trosty.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Keep it down. I have managed to remain unseen by the half-orcs until now, but they are camped all throughout Fulgogan, and I do not know how much longer I can remain undetected. I have been searching the cavern for my friend Lothric, who disappeared in the vicinity of Fulgogan shortly after the expedition arrived in Holland. I fear that he was killed by half-orcs, but I must know for certain. The half-orcs construct grim piles containing the bones of their victims. You can see them at various locations throughout Fulgogan. Lothric had a distinctive gold tooth. This is an unpleasant business, but I will reward you if you can search through these piles and return to me with his tooth. If you find it, I hope you do not find any such thing, but if you do, at least I will then know of Lothric's fate. Okay, so a number of the quests for the Walls of Moria are actually in here. A list of promises. Spying Craven. And more Craven. I got more crabbing than I thought I had. Okay. Alright, so. Kill this guy. Alright, so we've already defeated the requisite number of half-orcs, although I pretty much guarantee we will be killing a lot more of them before we're done. Now, if I remember right, am I going the right way? No, if I'm going back the way I came, I think. I am. So, like I said, it's easy to get turned around in here. I want to go this way. We want to get rid of as many of the mobs as we can. Okay, and another one. Alright, because up there is old Grog. And we are going to give him something to think about while we attack him. There we go. And for the tooth, and go right here. And you have found the chipped gold tooth. So, unfortunately, our dwarf's friend is indeed dead. And now, we have a page over here. We'll save it. Looks like we found some sort of essence or tracery. I don't care. We also managed to get another page from our book. There. Now we are missing one page. And it is not here. It is... Really? Seriously? Can you get off my back? Thanks. Can you die? Thank you. Alright, so... Now this is a good place to use that. Oh, we'll get plenty of the birds here. Now, where am I? Going back the wrong way again. Oh, excuse me. Maybe you can help me. No? Okay. Well, you can just die then. Ah, here we go. Go down here. Oh, we've been here already. Okay, so that's not the one I'm missing. Well. Wait, maybe... Oh, excuse me, get out of my way. Do you mind? I'm finding a lot of missing pages from my Lore Master book. As you can tell, this place does twist and turn. Like I said, it's a little mazy, but nothing quite as bad as Moria. I do need to find that one little page. Come on. That's right. Get your behinds over here. Thank you. Okay. That is definitely helpful sometimes. Alright. We've been there. Whoa. Okay. Now I don't know where I'm at. This would be one of those times would really be good to have a torch. Okay, so this is the place we've already been twice now. And that's where we fell down. I'm finding quite a number of pages. Not that I'm going to complain about it. Oh, hi. Can you die, please? Thank you. Now, of course, we've already dealt with the boss once. We don't need to do him again. I'm not complaining about finding all these pages, that's for sure. I guess if there's a bright side of having to come in here and clear out half-orcs, it's that. Oh. Been here a bunch of times. We will find this other page. Wait. Wait. Nope. Well, yeah, half-orcs. Okay. Alright, back this way. We know there wasn't anything down there. We just went down there and looked. Well, I thought for sure there was supposed to be one page down there. We already get it, maybe. Excuse me. Can you help me find what I'm looking for? Oh, no, but you can help me find something else. We'll have to look and see how many of my pages I've gotten by the time this is over, huh? Alright, so we've already been that way. I don't think there's anything there except a wall. We've been that way. Where have we not been? Excuse me? You're interrupting my train of thought. And I think... it just goes back this way. Again. All roads lead to this center area, if you've noticed. Wondering. There it is, right there. Okay. So, we have everything we need. We just need to get out of here. And getting out of here would be that way. We have to make sure we run past the dwarf to deliver the bad news to him. And there he is.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
I had hoped you would not find anything, but at least I know now of Lothric's death and can mourn at last. I will weld his tooth into the heft of my axe, and in that way he shall help me cleave many a foe. We shall seek vengeance, he and I together. Lothric, alas that you will never see the halls of Khazad-dûm shining as once they did. I will avenge you upon the heads of the half-orcs who invade this land of our sires, land where their labor once shaped the stone into immeasurable splendor. May your memory burn long beneath the earth. And now, we can head out of here. This actually was not as hard as I was expecting, even considering the fact that the stuff overlevels me. Not by too much, though. I mean, a lot of this stuff is like level 49, which is only 2 levels higher than me. But, just to note, you absolutely can only start this at level 45. That's the lowest level you could take that quest. Or, well, the whole Walls of Moria.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
This information you brought me paints a disturbing picture. Someone has drawn arrows on this map in what looks to be blood, tracing a course down from the Trollshaws and into Holland, and these orders are difficult to read, but seem to command the half-orcs to search for halflings. Could they mean Sharfolk in Holland? I confess I do not understand the meaning of these riddles. The half-orcs may not be here to stop the expedition, but they still threaten the work of the dwarves. It is to be hoped that your efforts have left them in disarray and unable to carry out any maneuvers against my people. Alright, and so we have an earring that's not any good. Obviously we can't use a knife or a shield, but we will grab the shield because it's worth the most. How much junk do I have now? Oh, good grief.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
You say the half-orcs carry these stones, each of them painted with the hand symbol. This is not Grog's mark. It must certainly be the emblem of his master. I do not recognize it. I will show the mark to Bosie when I return to camp. Perhaps he will understand its significance. Thank you for your help, and take these coins with my thanks. And how much junk do I have? A bunch of it. Alright, so easiest way to get back is to get on your horse, run this way, let the mobs chase you if they happen to notice you, slide down here. You're gonna break, but that can't be helped. And then either way you go, you're probably gonna get a bird or two. However, it's probably the quickest way back. And we're actually going to go talk to Broen first and turn his quest in. He will be happy to see us. Broen the Mighty.
Is it in me to do great deeds, as you do?
You have returned, and in victory over the Shadow Wargs. You truly are an adventurer of great worth, are you not? In all honesty, my battle with that Shadow Warg wasn't exactly worthy of song. I was too frightened to do more than survive. I guess I'm not much of a hero. Is it in me to do great deeds? Will there ever be a song sung about me, or will my name be forgotten? You are most kind. I hope I will soon have the chance to prove myself as you have done. So I have 8 at Broen. And he did not take up another slot in my bag, thank goodness.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
But this dwarf's going to make up for it by taking up 2. You have my heartfelt thanks. The half-orcs are not welcome in Holland, so close to Khazad-dûm, and now Grog knows it. A little good it does him now, though. Ha! You're a good high elf, and I am glad to have you on our side. May you prove as useful beyond the doors as we enter the mines of Moria.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
And now this is actually an interesting one. It's not a quest as much as it is what it is called session play. So, in session play, you're actually not playing as your character. You are playing as the character of someone from the past and seeing events unfold through their eyes. You have been a tremendous help to us and have aided us with so many tasks. You have helped us to explore both the Blackwater and Filgogan for lost friends and hidden treasures, and have stood against all that threats within. But the halls and caverns of Khazad-dûm may hold even greater danger, and I want you to know what you will be getting into before you follow us past the doors of Doran. Return to Rathwald, on guard by the camp at Ecad-Dunnan, where the road passes beneath the old elf arch, and have him tell you the tale of the fall of Moria. They were dark times, but you should know the story, even if you've heard it before. And Bozy.
Oh, someone or something has put the fear of fire in these wolves.
You say you found the burned wolf corpse on the other side of the Siranon. I do not have the answer to this mystery. While you were helping my cousin, the new pickaxes were finished. They are very high quality and will surely be a great help at the Holland Gate. Let's see. Vitality, will, parry, tactical critical multiplier. Actually, that ring is not that bad. I will take it.
It is time, friend. Khazad-dûm awaits.
Let me know when you are ready, and we will walk together to the doors of Doran. With these newly repaired pickaxes, our dwarves will soon clear the way into Moria. So, we have finished all the quests in the expedition. But before we do anything else, we are going to run back to Ecad-Dunnan. We're going to empty our bags. And we're going to see how much time we have left. I'm either going to do the final instance for the Walls of Moria, because unlike all the other quests, the session play actually carries on past the intro. It didn't used to, but it does now. And yeah, we'll do one or the other depending on how much time I have, so I will be right back. Okay, we're back. And I have decided, after cleaning out my bags, that we are going to do Bozy's instance, before the doors of Doran.
I have need of your great skill.
Are you ready to leave? Let me know, and we shall walk together to the doors of Doran. And of course, there's a warning. Once you complete this chapter, the expedition will now move into Moria, and any expedition quests that remain in your log will be canceled. We've done them all. If you have any expedition quests underway, you should complete them now, as these quests will no longer be available after the chapter is completed. We have completed them all. This is a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship. That part I don't understand. It's not like you're doing that much. Alright.
Long have Durin's folk desired to look upon the halls of Moria once again,
to reclaim their birthright from the goblins and orcs who now dwell there. Has that time now come? Not even I can foresee their fate.
So, the intro for this is narrated by Galadriel. We will stop at the outpost here for a moment before continuing on to the gates. We will need to establish a camp once we are inside the mines, and I want to ensure that everything is prepared. You still have the pickaxes, yes? Good. Follow me. This way. Hail, my fellows, how goes your work? Greetings, Lord Bosey. We have been doing our best to support the effort, but 'tis wolves. We've heard them howling for the past few days, and it's unnerving. It will take more than wolves to keep us from Khazad-dûm. You are right, my lord. I do not hear them now. Perhaps they will leave us in peace. It is quiet, isn't it, Medriel? What do you think? Perhaps a little too quiet? We're going to eat again? Bosey, I would recommend you do the same thing, but you look like you've had a few good meals lately. And of course, now we have a little bit of lag. Well, we should be able to manage through that. Hopefully. There we go, finally. Alright. I don't like this. Something is wrong. The air is too still and quiet. Look, shadowy shapes at the crest of the hill. So we have to make sure that he stays alive. Which is easy enough because we have plenty of NPCs to help us fight. Do not rest yet, friends. This must be the leader. Slay him, or we will not survive the night. And his name is Zuzar. Collect it. We are victorious. Nothing can stand against the dwarves who when roused in anger. You go ahead and bring those pickaxes to war at the Holland Gate. I will catch you later. Alright, so. I swear they've made the mobs here much easier. Either that or I just know the routine so well that I just kind of do it. And look, the idiot's throwing rocks in the water. What is it you think you saw? I'm not sure. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Very good. These pickaxes look to be in good shape and will be a great asset as we finish unearthing the last of this rubble. You can leave them in that crate to the south, right next to Lord Broger. Those pickaxes will be a great help, Medriel, even if you took your time bringing them here. Our workers are almost through the rubble already. Don't worry about that. What's done is done. I'm more concerned with this pull. There's something about it I don't like. It makes me feel uneasy. Some of my dwarves have been casting stones into the water, and I'd appreciate if you could get them to stop. It makes me nervous. Okay, so we need to go tell the silly dwarfs to stop casting stones in the water. We're going to just go all the way back to the first one and work our way forward. And we're scolding him. I'm sorry, Medriel. I was just so bored of all this waiting around. Now, next. And that was Bori. Okay. This is Sebi. To tell you the truth, this pool makes me nervous too. I will leave it alone. And up here we have Roker. I did not mean any harm, Medriel. I will leave the water alone. Alright. Very good, Medriel. I appreciate your help. I understand that many of my dwarves are restless, but there's just something about that water I don't like. I will be relieved when the workers have finished moving the rubble from the front of the gate and we can leave this unpleasant shore. So we need Bosie to arrive, and that would be Bosie right there. That's funny, they list Bosie as something I can use to get my pages with. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to kill him. You have been a great help to us in our work here at Holland, Medriel, and I know that you will be a great boon once we are inside Khazad-dûm proper. I would hereby be honored if you would bear a pickaxe and help us to clear away the remainder of the rubble that blocks the door of Doran. This is a historic opportunity, friend Runekeeper, and it is my job to offer it to you in return for the many services you have given us already. Take this pickaxe and clear some of the rubble from the gate, friend. So you're going to reward me by giving me more work to do. Gotcha. And luckily, she happens to be a prospector, so this makes sense for her to do this. My friends and kinsmen, we have dreamed of the great halls of Khazad-dûm for many long years. Tonight, they will be ours again. Medriel, what is it? Is something wrong? What is it, Medriel? You say you saw something out there in the water. What was it? I don't see anything now. Are you sure you didn't imagine it? Stay on your guard, my good dwarves. Do you see anything? I see nothing, Lord Bosie. The water looks so still. I guess it was nothing. Let us enter the mines. Rejoice, dwarves of my company. Khazad-dûm awaits. Borowan, my son! Medriel, get back to the outpost. Bring help. And the only thing we can do is hurry back to the outpost to get help. And we can also probably give us a little buffer against the tentacles that are currently attacking us. Run, 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 run. Not that they're really hurting us that much. But that's the bonus of having a healer. And of course we have to run, because we can't get on any horse or anything until we're out of combat. And of course, by the time we finished, it's almost done anyway. Medriel, what happened? We heard shouting. Were you beset by some enemy? One enemy or many, I do not know. Browen, my son. Did you see how the flesh of that creature deflected our blows? We need more than ordinary weapons if we wish to stand against the Watcher of the Black Pool. It waited in the depths, watching as we strove to open the doors, and struck just as we were most vulnerable. Curse its foul hide for taking Browen, and many other fine dwarves besides. They will be avenged, but for now we must retreat. We cannot hope to enter the doors while it lurks before them. We must retreat with what survivors remain. We will return to visit our vengeance upon the Watcher in the Black Pool. So that is the Watcher in the water.
How can we hope to stand against that monster?
We are in full retreat, Medriel. The beast of the pool is too much for our meager weapons. If only we had some relic of the old days, we might stand a chance against the creature. The weapons of our fathers were of a stronger and keener make, their craft forgotten. Today's forge skill is lesser. A cache of weapons was discovered in one of the caves near here shortly after we arrived. Perhaps one of those will stand worthy as a bane to this monster. So we get to choose a variety of things. We have the Survivor's Robe, which is actually pretty decent. Is actually slightly better than what I made her. Of course, there's medium armor. There's heavy armor. There's a sword for people who use swords. There's a bracelet for might-based characters. And another medium armor. There's two medium armors. One of the medium armors, I don't know, they're both pretty much for hunter, burglar type characters. Okay. Usually one of them would have been, oh, that's right. Bjarning wears heavy now. Alright, so we're going to grab this Survivor's Robe.
Perhaps there is still hope.
We dare not approach our old camp until we find some way to defeat the creature in the Black Pool. Medriel, I cannot let you pass. A number of dwarves of our expedition are resting at Ecad Dunnan, just to the west. Speak to Hundi. There he was instrumental in uncovering the cache of weapons of which I speak. So, we talk to Hundi. You get a reward of shocking words damage. You also get to choose one of 3 legendary Runekeeper stones for whether you want frost, fire, or lightning damage. Well, we have met the Watcher in the water, and he has chased us back from the pool. And next time, we're going to talk to Honey. We're going to see what happens next, because this is the new LI quest chain, and I want to see what changes they have made. And until then, bye for now.